Hello everyone, my name is Vilix and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on Halo Reach's knockoff Thousand Toys Noble 6. Or Spartan B through 112, I didn't even know that was his name. Whatever. Getting into the review, this is more of a cautionary tale that every bootleg is not of CT quality or the new AC Factory quality of Ultron that apparently CT Toys has vouched for. But basically, I saw this on AliExpress, and I was like, okay, well, I heard only good things about the Master Chief, and so I took a shot in the dark, and I saw the reviews, and it was 5 stars, and I was like, okay, well, these guys seem to like it, but something that I had already noticed was that the shoulder joint, like you can see actually right here, was not apparent in any of the review images, and I was wondering why, and the reason why is because it doesn't have it at all. It's not even like it's not there. Like the cut is there for it, but they just didn't do it, and it just kind of confuses me. Also, there's no torso articulation like at all. I scraped out a little bit so that way I could do this. The original figure, the rest of the figure was actually really bad. The way that you're seeing it right now was not at all how it came in. It actually came looking like this and like this, and basically all the pieces were falling out. I did not get a refund because I was stupid and I've been sitting on this review for like a month or two. So getting a refund is just not possible for me. Anyways, but all the accessories are the exact same. The main figure is just where the problems lie. The leg, this entire leg, like this entire portion, just basically fell out. It completely was not on. It was never on. I guess you can actually see that. So as I'm showing the clips right now, you can very clearly see that the figure was very much broken on, like when I unpackaged it. But even after all that, if you're still planning, the footage before was more of a recreation because I couldn't find the original. I think I might have deleted the original clip footage. But if you're still planning on getting this thing, or you still think this thing will look okay on your shelf, which is understandable. I think that's probably what I will do. Just to let you know, on the size comparison part, this is a Brute Chieftain, this is Jada Toys and Bison, and I think that's about it for comparisons. And this is a size comparison between him and everyone else. See how he's like infinitely more taller than M. Bison or even Gohan and even the Brute Chieftain. He just completely dwarfs them. So it's not even like you can substitute this guy and use him on your shelf like where he will fit in with everyone else. He doesn't. He's like way too big for everything. So that's definitely something that definitely brings it down altogether. But looking at his articulation, because maybe you don't care about that, maybe it's just about the articulation. Maybe that's gonna be where it's at. Maybe that's the good part. That's probably the best part about this figure, is that the lacks torso articulation and everything in between. As far as arm articulation, his shoulder joint's pretty nice. Extends like this much. The bicep swivels. That's pretty cool. It folds forwards. You can also fold it backwards if you really wanted to. And elbow articulation is great. You got double jointed joint that extends out from his like bicep area, which I think is an interesting way of doing articulation. It's definitely really ugly, to be honest, but it is a Spartan. They were trying to make it look good, or look as good as best it could. Putting it back in, it looks completely okay. His head, his head articulation, goes down a lot, goes up a lot. You're not really gonna have issues. He is a Spartan though, so his little back helmet part is probably gonna get in the way. His chrome visor looks pretty nasty, but that's a given, because it's a bootleg. He kicks up this much, so that's good. He can easily do the splits if my other leg just didn't fall out all the time. And as for knee articulation, he actually is double jointed, doesn't actually go back all the way, but I guess that's good enough. Now, his ankle range is actually incredible. It's like 360, goes forward, goes backwards, as much as you can expect it to because of the armor. And he also has a toe joint. That doesn't go that far, but, he's a Spartan, so I didn't expect it to. This leg keeps on falling apart, and it's actually pissing me off because I've tried using sticky tack, super glue, and at this point, I don't even know what to do. His leg actually, like the actual like invention of what they did is really good. But that's more props towards Thousand Toys rather than the bootleg. But yeah, his articulation is there. Besides the leg, that's slowly making me more mad. But yeah, maybe you get a good copy, and this one isn't. Maybe yours isn't as bad as this one. But other than that, he is $30. I mean, I guess I can't complain too much, but at the same time, CT Toys makes those amazing bootlegs, so I don't know. They could do better. That I know that they could definitely do better. Other than that, there's a June one that's coming out, or that's already released. I'm not too sure whether or not on that, because there's literally no one that has reviewed it. So I probably will buy it, and I will be reviewing it when it eventually comes in. So stay tuned for that. I might be picking up the Sexy Ice, this guy, whatever he is. I think he looks really cool. The actual that whole like company, his products have gone up so much. I like from the retail price now it's like 150 for those little hunter guys and the mantis, even though she was like $70 on release. Like I don't know, I can't pay that, but I might get this next release because I think he looks really cool, and that whole regeneration aspect of him, absolutely amazing. I think just amazing villain. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. My name is Felix. Check me out on all my socials. I'll see you guys later. Bye.